exceeded my expectations and has taken
all the
my
kinks, but I definitely owe it to him as to why I am back running and back on track.
better.
What would you say the last time you were
I would say call you and come here. Get in ASAP.
So we routinely see people with concussions, and what ends up happening is there's 13 pair of the most important nerves you have up here. They're called cranial nerves. And they get, when you can see in that fall, it was very brutal. And this part of the head, you notice boxers never fight like this, because this part of the head is very, very, very important neurologically. So when you hit on concrete here, you throw off a lot of these nerves. And so in our case, we want to check the power in each one of them and turn them back on, just like breaker switches. That's exactly what we're doing right now. So symptom-wise, what do you have right now, Danny?
Sore neck, like my shoulders.
Okay.
Sore.
Scale of 1 to 10, how sore is that? 10 being the worst and 0 being nothing.
Like a 4, 5.
Okay. And it's pronounced both sides?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your head is okay right now?
Yeah, it's like kind of sore on like the actual like
Okay. So we're going to
gas
do some
region, but
vibration there. All right. So you're going to give me a grip here. The method we're using is called quantum neurology. And there's some of us that are doing this that are very high level. It's like a martial art. So the more experience you get, it takes a while to kind of master this technique, but all it is a method, a very precise method of checking nerve power in the body and restoring it. Okay, really good. You felt vibration there, buddy? Awesome. Check the sensory. Okay, so how about grip tight? This is cranial nerve 8. Oh, that's weak. So cranial nerve 8. Nerves are fiber optic and they need light. So the method we use is checking the body to find where low light is in nerves and restoring it. So grip tight, much better, good. Okay, so now I want you to turn your head this way, turn your head, and grip, yep, there we go. So that's your C4, turn your head this way, turn more. There you go. Gonna be a little tender here, Bo. We mesh a lot of techniques here. I've been in practice 22 years, and a lot of what we're doing is proprietary. So we actually figure out weaknesses in the nervous system and restore them. Okay, so grip tight here. Turn your head this way. Much better, good, okay. Turn your head this way. Weak there too, okay. So turn your head again. Turn again, and breathe, buddy. So watch. Now this particular nerve is C4 primarily that we're checking here. Hold this here. It also goes to your diaphragm. So yeah. Turn your head this way, that's all right. Turn and hold and breathe, buddy. Okay, now keep your head here, then push it forward. Not real hard, okay, just enough resistance, a little bit harder. That's it, now breathe, there you go. Okay, push again and breathe. Okay. This is just his second treatment out from that pretty bad concussion this year. A lot of times people get an injury like this and it's lifelong consequences if you don't fix the actual nerves involved and rehabilitate them properly. So how is your soreness now? You still have a 4?
yeah.
Okay, same location, did it move?
It's like more concentrated along the central like
Gotcha.
neck instead of on the sides.
Head down. Let's see if anything, head down. Okay, good. So I need you to hold this light here, okay? Head down, head down. We make this look really easy, but it is literally taking me hundreds of thousands of patient visits to be able to master kind of working on nerves. Head down. And the way we are here, because we're the Nerve Health Institute, we are practitioners here that are always learning. We're always learning. We're trying to find better and better and better and better and faster techniques to be able to help you recover quicker. So head down. Any athletes out there, this is and should be the #1 method for maintaining your body and giving you an edge that nobody else has, and also helping you recover faster than anything else. Head down. Head down. There you go. Stronger, much stronger. Feels better?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay.
That's helping a lot.
Good.
It's really great.
Okay, head down. Head down. Much stronger. Good, buddy. Okay. Come back.
Oh, that's
Okay. Head down. In the body, you have accelerators and decelerators. And my good friend Tom House loves this stuff, accelerators, decelerators. In this part of the body right now, we're actually working on his decelerators. So like his head's going forward, that would be the accelerator part, or the agonist, and then the antagonist, or the decelerator, are the muscles in the backside. And we're helping the brain to reconnect to these as he's doing it, because in this particular injury, he disconnected and lost power to some of these decelerators in the body as he fell down. Okay, head down. Now, Daniel, how many years you been skateboarding?
21.
21 years.
Oh, that feels a lot better.
How much better is that?
It's a lot better. It's like it's still there, but it's like I have more range of motion with way less. Like it's still there, but it's like
How much on a scale of 1 to 10?
it's definitely half. It's like a 2.
Beautiful. Did it change location?
Yeah, it's like it's no longer concentrated. It's just like
Is it about right here?
yeah, it's like kind of right there, but it's not.
So watch, let's isolate it. Each person we work on gets nerve-specific care. So we're trying to figure out what nerves are off in the 88 primary nerves in the body and turn them back on. And that varies per individual. So head down at any given time. Head down. Look. No, that's a false positive. Okay, so that, well, yeah, that's a false positive. Okay, so hold your head right there and don't let me move it. We'll do lateral flexion. See, that's C3. So your C3 is still off. Right there. There you go, buddy. Yeah, right there. Okay. Okay, keep your grip here. Much stronger. Beautiful. Now, head down. Push here the entire time. Head down. Bend your head down. Bend your head back. Let's extend it. Okay, awesome. Hold your head here. Don't let me move it. Head down. And head back. So we're combining nerves here, and when he extends and laterally flexes simultaneously, it becomes a problem. So push here and head back. That's it, buddy.
It's like it's here and with you here. Both spots that you're saying, it's like that's where the breakdown is.
Push here and head back. And head forward. That's it. That's right there. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, relax. Okay, where are we now? What's up?
I still say it's like a 2, but
Okay.
it's just like it's just like every time you do that, it gets better.
Stronger. You feel
Yeah.
like you're holding your head up better.
Yes, like I'm more stable.
So oftentimes what happens, you have a ton of muscles around the neck that hold it up, right? But it's technically nerves powering those muscles. So all it takes is a few of those to get a little weak, and all of a sudden you feel like you can't hold your head up.
It felt like there was muscles that just weren't on. Like it felt like I was having like say there's like I don't know how many, but let's just say there's 9. It felt like I only had like 3
Got it.
just like working.
How many now you think you're working?
Most of them. I mean, I definitely still feel it, but it's like I can feel already like that. There's not so much. I don't know if this makes sense, but like blockage. Like I feel like I can like.
It's power.
Yeah.
It's just a power supply. Yeah.
I can feel it.
Okay.
I
So
can feel it going to the area, like my blood flow or power.
see, look,
Whenever that, so there's a pain in my shoulder.
when you hold there. All right.
Whenever you make me do that, what's causing me to release it is that pain in my shoulder.
No, watch. Let me show you. So watch. See how there's no release there?
It's because of that.
But if I turn this nerve on,
Why does that hurt? when you do
because
that?
this area has a weakness. Watch. When you bend your head back.
Yeah, that like hurts the back of my head,
Show me where.
like directly.
Right where I am.
Yeah.
Okay. Now come back down with your head. Yeah. And forward. Do you feel any warmth back here?
No.
So we have all kinds of lights. Our approach here is oxygen, water, and light. I call it the OWL method. We're the only clinic in the world actually doing this. Daniel actually does other stuff. He does our superhuman protocol. Thank goodness he was doing that prior to this concussion, because that limits injuries. When you maximize oxygen, water, and light in the body, then your likelihood for getting injured is much less. Head back. Still hurts?
Less.
Good. Head back. Good. Forward. Okay. Head back. Okay. Okay. Head back and grip. Still hurts on the left?
Less. It's like the pain's like in my wrist.
Okay. So grip tight, bend your head back.
So weird.
Touch right here. It's not his nerves. Head back. Head back more. Head back more. No. So look. There you go. Now grip. Good. Okay. Relax. Good. This hand grip tight. Touch here. Good. Relax. Good. Okay. So still got a 2. Yes.
Yeah, I'd say maybe a little less. It's like, it's definitely like,
Stronger.
yeah, it's looser. I
Good.
have like, yeah, it's a lot better.
Okay, so did we teach you the exercise like this? So your arms, palms out here, shoulder blades together, okay? You'll squeeze your shoulder blades together. And when you get the urge to kind of do all this crazy stuff, don't do that instead. Do shoulder blades together and then head back. And you breathe in and out. Good.
So that opens everything.
It's strengthening everything on the posterior side and back, okay? Because we typically are humans like this all the time,
hunched.
and your injury was even like this, because
Right.
we want to strengthen everything on the back side. So look, it's not here so much, it's just here. Shoulder blades, I want you to be able to squeeze a pencil, head back, breathe. So not only do we neurologically strengthen people, we want to teach you what to do at home to help yourself, to turn the specific nerves on that are weak. Make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So at least 50% or more better, you think, right now?
Definitely, yeah. There's a huge difference in like the way I'm sitting. I know I'm gonna notice it as soon as I pick up my phone and go to look at my phone, because that's when I was reading this morning in my living room, and I was like, man, this is
Started losing power. That's right.
Yeah, but I'm like just like this right now. Earlier,
Yeah.
every time I did this was hurting me, and there's no pain when I'm doing this.
Beautiful. Awesome.
It's still definitely there, but it's like it's light years better. It's crazy.
So how about in comparison to where you were right after the concussion? And he actually had to have staples back here. I mean, it was bad. He had a bad gash. He had a CT just to make sure, for those of you out there, make sure he didn't have a brain bleed. So from our perspective, you know, they'll look at the CT and say, everything's normal, everything's good, but not neurologically. Remember, those CTs don't show you the actual nerves, and they actually don't show you if the nerves are actually firing and the power supply that's running through them. And that's what we do here that's more specific, that will not show up on these particular tests.
They don't show you the nerves.
What, a CT?
Like what type of scan shows nerves?
MRI will show you nerves, but it won't tell you
It won't tell you
whether
it's
the
getting
nerves.
power.
It won't show you what's flowing through the nerves.
Is there a diagnostical test that's it? Huh?
It pretty much what we're doing here is the best, because
Not a
it's manually getting into each nerve and actually making the body send power to a part and see if it's working or not.
But there's not like a visual like scan that exists. That
Not for each individual nerve.
Right.
There's a functional MRI that's out there, but that's still not measuring each individual nerve.
nerves are fiber optics.
They're all fiber optic. That's right. They're all light running through them, and that's how they work. So me to move my arm around, I've got my brain sending light power.
What
to
type of
specific
scan
nerves.
just shows certain? What do you know what spectrum of like? Well, we don't know like what like wavelength it is. I'm just trying to think of how you could like actually scan for the light.
We're a long way from being able to measure that. But, yeah, so manually, this is the best. But
Sorry, I know you're filming.
no, you're doing great. High five. Good job.
Forget.
So, very cool. All right, stay tuned here for more results.